Do your best, and I will be proud. This is something I know by heart. I hear this every morning as I get out of the car. It's something I really need to hear some days when I feel like I just can't do good enough. My mom makes sure I know that my best is all she can ask for, and if I'm trying, I'm doing well. She makes sure I am heard, and I know I can count on her to listen. She is very selfless and puts others before herself, and she always shows up for my family. She always pushes me to be the best person I can be. My mom is a constant role model for me, and her voice and selflessness make me feel seen in her. One of my favorite qualities my mom has is her attentiveness while listening to me. My mom is the type of person that knows when to give advice or when I just need to be heard. For some reason, my mom and I love talking in the car. It could be on the way to school, or on the way to go shopping, or even just a late night drive. My mom and I could hop in the car and talk for hours. When I have a rough day, I know I can go home to my mom and she'll stop whatever she's doing and just listen. She always knows what to say and do when I'm stressed or sad, and I can talk to her about anything, and that makes everything feel a little less chaotic. She's such a non-judgmental person that I could go home and rant for hours and she wouldn't say anything to make me feel bad about it. I know I can talk out anything with my mom and she'll give me great advice. My mom is someone you can always count on, and she's very selfless in that matter. I know I could always call her or text her, and she'd always be there. Even when I feel like I have no one, I know my mom is always one call away. She has so much going on in a day, and she still is there for my family and puts me and my sister first. Between me and my sister, we have a lot going on with sports, YFC, clubs, and she still manages to take us both to that and show up to every event she can. She also has a small group of friends that she likes to keep in touch with. Whether it's an early morning walk or a late night call, she always checks up on them, and she shows up for their kids when she can. While doing all that, my mom still comes home and cleans the house, makes dinner, and does everyone's laundry. It truly amazes me how she can do all these things and run her own business. While putting my family first, my mom pushes me to be the best I can be. She always has in mind what's best for me and my sister, which means pushing us to take opportunities. She always wanted us to be close with God, and so we go to church every Sunday. When we were younger, my grandparents would go with us, and we'd always get pizza afterwards. It had to be Pizza Sam's, nothing else. Me and my sister both went to St. Mary's, so we got a lot of religion from there too. Not only did my mom push me in my spiritual life, but she pushes me academically too. While I learned a lot about religion at St. Mary's, I also valued the learning environment I had. I know I benefited from the one-on-one environment, and I don't know where I'd be without it. She always pushes me to see the better in people, which is something I really struggle with because I always jump to assume. She wants me to be empathetic, and because you never really know what someone's going through. Without my mom pushing me, I wouldn't be who I am today. My mom is a constant role model, and her voice and selflessness make me feel seen and heard. She's always there when I need someone to talk to, and she constantly shows up for my family. She always pushes me to be the best person I can be. Every morning as I get out of the car, my mom says, "Do your best and I will be proud." That one sentence of affirmation guides me through my day. So whenever I feel stressed or overwhelmed, I think back to that and know my mom is always right in my corner.